Hi everyone, this is Chandan. Today we are going to see the important terminology about functions like parameter, arguments, pass by value, pass by reference, decorators, lambda functions in Python. Okay, so let's start. So what is a parameter and what is argument in function? So here I had written a definition. So parameter allow function to accept input values while argument are the actual values passed to the function when it is called. So basically it means when we taking some input while defining a function, that is called parameters, and when we calling some functions and passing some values is while calling that function is called as an argument. And here below are the examples. You can see we are just taking as an input x and y and returning that x into y. Result multiply 4 into 5 which returns 20. So in the print statement you can see that result is 20. Let's see what is passed by value and passed by reference. So when we passing some reference inside a function like mutable object, so when we calling some function and passing some immutable object means dictionary, list, set. So these are the mutable objects and we can pass inside a function, and that function take as a reference, and when we manipulate that actual original list, then it's called as a pass by reference. And when we passing some immutable object while calling that function, that becomes pass by value because we cannot modify that original object. So in the below example as an increment, we are passing some value like a 5 and incrementing that by 1, but it's when we printing that actual output, it's only printing 5 because it won't modify the actual or original numbers. Let's see what is lambda function in Python. So lambda functions are useful for creating a small throwaway functions, especially when we use argument to higher order functions like map, filter, sorted. So these are the higher order functions. So let's see, there is a lambda x to x power by 2. So we are aspiring that whatever the numbers are given inside a numbers list, we are multiplying 2 times 2 and it becomes the square of that number. So that print statement is printing that output 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. And we can also filter that to some conditions. We can also provide some sorted functions inside the sorted as a argument. We can provide that function by defining that lambda functions. Let's see what is decorator in Python. So decorator are used to modify or enhance the behavior of existing functions or methods such as logging, enforcing, access control, or measuring execution time. So if we have already some function defined and we do not want to change any statement of that function, then we define some piece of code as a function which is called decorator, and we wrap that function. So when we passing some input inside that functions and manipulating that input, or when returning that output, that time we can manipulate that output. So basically we wrap that functions, actual function, and manipulate that input output of that function. So that is called decorator. Let's see the summary. Function encapsulate reusable code. Parameter are placeholder in function definitions, while arguments are the actual value passed. Pass by value and pass by reference determine how data is handled in function. Lambda function provide a consequence way to create a small function or use in higher order function. Decorator enhance or modify the behavior of function, making them powerful tools for coding, organization, and functionality. Okay, that's all. Thank you for watching. Thank you guys.